Okay, so now we are going to shape one of our boules into a batard. We're going to flour our surface, flour our pre-shaped boule that's been resting for about 10 minutes. Make sure there's a decent amount of flour on your free hand. And then you're going to gently place your bench knife under it and pick it up and gently turn it over. Okay, so the flour side that was up is now down on your flour table. Flour your hands, and you want to get this into approximately the shape of a rectangle, approximately, or a square, approximately a square. Then we're going to pull one side and fold it over, pull the other side, fold it over onto that fold, okay? So you have this sort of rectangle. Then you might want to flour your hands again. So then you want to sort of have a little bit of a triangle shape, so that the top is a little fatter than the bottom. So you can do that by just sort of stretching it out. Tapered. Thank you, Cheryl. So flour your hands. The reason you want it tapered is because otherwise as you fold it over, the bottom will stick out of the loaf, and it's kind of a pain to deal with later. So flour your hands, and now you're going to flop it, take it over your thumbs, and you flop it over your thumbs, and as you do that, it stretches out. And then we have a nicely formed kind of petard in that rectangular shape. And now we just want to let that rest for a minute or two, and so now I've got some ones that I shaped a minute or two ago. So you flour your hand, your free hand, you scoop under it, and then you take it over to your pre-floured and lined basket. And then you see how these seams are sort of open there. You're going to want to pinch those up in order to develop more tension on the dough and just to kind of clean it up a bit. So you flour your hands, and then you kind of poke your fingers in like that to sort of create a little indentation. And then you are going to just pinch it off with your fingers. And as you do that, you're developing tension on the other side of the dough.
You pushed it in and then tipped it.
Right, so you push it in, and then you pinch it off. And so then you have like a seam, kind of like a football. And that's what you're looking for. And then finally, we're going to flour them up a little bit on top. And then we'll cover them up and put them in the refrigerator or the wine cellar overnight to retard.
Sorry.